From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Keep playing hard. Wait, 20! Hey, we got a seal.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just keep moving, get your body going. He was able to make the
down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Ross on the return. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
On play action, it's Murray. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. A gain of 6 there on first. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
To throw is Murray. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
Forced out to his left. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Murray going to throw. Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
54.
Third and goal.
Bring it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Leonard Fournette, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are on the board here first in the season opener. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Football will come out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, first and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
Focus, defense, focus.
They'll run here with Robinson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal. Let's get the ball.
To throw, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side, and he's got Landry. Complete. A little juke. Touchdown, Bengals. Jarvis Landry. 64 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a first and 10. Here's Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. Will Dissly, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58's the mic. Watch the out. Watch the out. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah.
Murray now.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
He's coming, double up. Bush. 58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic.
Throwing on first down is Murray. This is caught. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the first and goal.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
On play action, now Brady. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Check Mike. No. Off.
They run. Robinson. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
All day.
Now a play fake. Brady. Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run it now with Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Wait, that 29. Alpha. Mike 9.
They'll run on first down. It's Robinson, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 26 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight end.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go, tie ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Brady. Throw to the right here to Gordon. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
And his kick is indeed good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they...
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Touchdown, Vikings. Cole Beasley, 70 yards. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Johnson now returning. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Come on, boy. 72. Be ready. Don't be scared.
From the 29, Brady. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Check.
On the run, it's Robinson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
James Robinson make a run as we just saw there. One word comes to determined. Undrafted out of Illinois State. Always doubted. And all he did, finished 6th in the NFL in rushing. What a find he was in 2020. And he expects that to continue in 2021.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
It's our field.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Oh, some strong running. And he is down the 10-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far in this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
On first down, Robinson. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. James Robinson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. The extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Now Murray off play action. Short throw to Disley. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Nice hit, boy.
On third down, Fournette. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. They'll run on first down. Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Hey, 66.
To throw is Brady. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And inside the 20 before. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Wait, 20. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I'll see you. Wait, 20.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Check the backer. Check 31. Tighten up.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And the Bengals are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Now Brady.
Go.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Travis Kelce, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray completes it to the fullback, Ham. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Murray. That'll be caught by Anderson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, me and you all day.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Keep playing hard, fellas. All day. Let's get it. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Man, I got you, I got you.
Play fake. Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Hey, I'm coming, I'm coming.
Here's Murray from midfield. Steps away to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
Check three, check three, check three. Hey, alert three, alert three.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 119 yards rushing for them now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Again, it's Robinson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
To the right, boys, tight to the right. Move. Hey, 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 hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down. 72.
Brady going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a 1st down.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark, because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
It was Raekwon Davis with the tackle. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 2nd and 5. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Brady going to look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bengals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And this one's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game. Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. That is caught by Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Now Murray again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Bengals are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And some room to maneuver. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 51 yards. Start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. To throw on 2nd and 10, Murray.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Watch the run. Chef. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Today you aren't. Not today.
To throw, it's Murray. Flushed out right. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Time remaining, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Watch the run. Check 52.
Brady going to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Hey, we got a seal. Alert. I know he ain't got it. Check rim.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
You just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cincinnati, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.